Good morning. My name's Paulie Navarro, for those of you that don't know me. And I need to talk about something that's really upsetting me and it's been bothering me for the last couple of days, ever since our brother Y.W. Hicks posted it. And for those of you that don't know, he's being brought up on charges because he said something that was a safety issue, but apparently the policy of the MTA, New York City Transit, is if you see something, say something, as long as it doesn't hurt our public image. He said something about, he exposed something, a safety issue about a homeless person, and now they want to bring him up on charges and possibly fire him. And I'm doing this video driving to work, 6:44 in the morning. I don't want to do it while I'm at work, obviously, because then, the company will come after me and all that nonsense. And this goes back to weak leadership. Let me just give you a quick for instance. When I was a chair of track, we had about 10 track workers on the track working. It was about 100 degrees. And there was a customer on the platform, got on the train, rode the front of the train. I think it was an N train, one of the old N trains where you had the window in the front. So this customer took a picture or video of the track workers cleared up on the next track, because obviously they couldn't be on the same track the train was running on, but the customer didn't know that. So they tweeted this video, and it showed the guys with their helmets off and their glasses. Keep in mind, it was 100 degrees. So the customer posted, this is right when they were raising the fares. The company has the nerve to raise the fare, and here it is. Here you see workers standing around doing nothing. So they were supposed to stand on the track and get run over by the train, and it was 100 degrees. They were wiping the sweat from, their head and their face. But apparently the customer didn't know that, but the company still went after them. Of course, I defended them, and we had the charges dismissed. But, so it's okay if a customer sees something and say something. So let me get this right. I guess the policy is see something, say something. If you're not on duty, if you're not an employee, and if it doesn't hurt our images. That's the way it is for the members. Everything else goes for the public. Let's bring people up on charges, and then we'll figure it out later. And if they're innocent, then all right, sorry. This goes back to weak leadership. They don't respect Phony Utano and his administration. They don't respect the vice president of RTO. They don't respect anybody. That's because you have a president that's a deal maker, not a fighter. What happened to work by rule, stopping jobs, and letting the company know that we're a union? What happened to that? The good old days. It's just something that's been bothering me, and you know what? And we're standing behind our brother Hicks. This is nonsense. And we need to change. Just like everybody is making sure they vote today or early voting in the last week or two in New York and around the country, we need to vote the next election. Because let me tell you what this administration does. For the 3 years, they'll kill and give away everything. Contractors are on the job more than we are. And then in the last 6 months, 7 months, they'll try to throw you a little bone and say, not only, that was before, that was in the past. Transit workers won't remember. We're not smart enough to remember the next election. So just like everybody is voting because you're not happy with the leadership of this country, or you are happy, whatever your issue is, that's your issue. You can't forget to vote in the next election either. And the reason I'm talking about RTO, because the discipline in RTO is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've never seen anything more disgusting in my 26 plus years here. We don't have that in maintenance away, because in maintenance away, we work by rule, a lot of rules, and we stop work. That's how you build strong leadership. That's how you take a stance against management. You don't make deals every time. Sometimes you're gonna make deals, I get it, but you can't make a deal every time. It's not gonna happen, especially when your members are getting abused. So, as many of you know, I'm running for president. We're going to change a lot of things. We need to change RTO. The discipline in RTO and the morale is horrendous. And I get it. Because my morale would probably be down too if I had to deal with all this abuse from management and the union as well, because the union does nothing. So starting Monday, November 9th, I'm going to be shop gating RTO facilities 2-3 times a week for the month of November. Then the month of December, I'll go to another division, another department. I want to introduce myself. I want to show the members my plan going forward. And I need to hear your concerns. This way, when we take over the union, we'll have some ideas of what needs to be changed. Of course, many things are going to come up, and we're going to try to change some things now if we can. But it's difficult when your administration, you're working against the company and the administration. So you're working against one enemy and a traitor. So it's difficult when you're not an elected officer, because your elected officers are in bed with management. So anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and get that off my chest, because it's very disturbing, and remind everybody, just like you're voting today and you're making sure you're making change, meaningful change starts with progressive change. We need to change what's going on in this union. All right, guys, thank you. Have a great day and stay safe.